Hi guys. Okay, this is another reaction video, and I'm sure that you guys have seen this video. Well, if you haven't seen it, it's a video I'm about to show you of Pastor Abel Damina, where he is talking about how music ministers have brought Spiritism into the church, chanting into the church, and so I am not here to criticize him. I want to come from another angle and talk to my worship leaders. So let's take a listen and then we'll come back.
There's one song like that they sing nowadays. It's a channels of my spirit open up. What is that? Channels of your spirit open up? Which channels? NT and AIT or BBC and CNN? Those are channels. Which channel? Somebody sang it, so I just started laughing. And the person said, "Why are you laughing?" I said, "So your spirit has channels. What closed them?" People just look for things, that are ostentatious, things that don't have any weight, things that don't even concern anything that has to do with your spiritual walk with God, and they think when they say those things, they are solid, they are solid. But it just shows that they are far from the truth of Christ Jesus. We stick to that truth. Christ died, he was buried. On the third day, he rose from the dead for the justification of my life. Aren't you excited about that? I mean, that's the basic, that's the truth of Christianity, and that is what matters in Christianity.
Every time I do one of this, I promise you, I'm going to find the full video so that I can look at the context in which anything is said. And that's what we did in this case. One of my mentees actually sent me this video and wanted to see if I would react to it. And so I'd already been seeing it circulating. So I mentally noted, this is one I would like to react to, but I need to find the full video because I don't want to speak out of turn. And that's what we did. She found the full video, she sent it to me. And if you're looking for it on YouTube, I'm going to put a link in my description also. It's Understanding the Father and His Family. Understanding the Father and His Family by AbelDamina. I believe that's his first name, AbelDamina. I want to come out right out of the gate by saying that a lot of the songs that we sing, a lot of the worship songs that are out there today, or that have been there for years, there's a story behind them. Okay? They are out of a story. I'm very careful about the kind of songs that I will lead or I will sing, because I realize that a lot of those songs were born out of a corporate, out of personal time, right, with God and those people, or even happened maybe during rehearsal. But when you look at those songs, okay, first of all, you know his story, right? You do know his story. His wife died, and it was after his wife died that the ministry really went boom, because the Lord told him to worship me, right? And so you find there's a story with every song that he sings. There's a story. So even when you're using that song to worship, you connect, right? You connect to the song. Same thing with Victoria, whether she's doing spontaneous worship or she's doing any of her own songs, you connect because you know. Well, I know those songs were born out of a relationship, out of a personal time with God. Okay? So, as a worship leader, know what songs also go in the corporate settings versus individual. When it's just you, there's some songs that you sing them and your congregation may not connect, because, or they will just be looking at you, or they will just be singing the song and the words are rolling off their tongue, but they don't understand. They don't understand what they're singing, right? And in that point now, it becomes noise. I believe that we do things with understanding. We do things by revelation. You lead by revelation. You lead by revelation. Okay? So when he talks about Spiritism and he talks about chanting for me is, and I looked it up, chanting is when you're repeating a word, like it could be sing song or whatever. And I know that has happened to me also, because I will be leading worship, and I start out with pure worship. It's unto him, and towards the end it may switch where I begin to a particular line of that song may just stick, and not I can't get away from it. I don't know if it happens to you. I cannot get away from it, so I will keep going with it, and something starts to build and the atmosphere starts to shift. Okay, but again, all of this come by revelation. All of this come by you knowing exactly what it is you're doing. So please don't be discouraged by what he's saying, but understand why. Get revelation of why, what is it that we do as worship leaders, because again, it's going to come out of your personal experience. Now, I did allude to songs that are corporate, for corporate worship, and songs that are for individual worship. There's a song that everybody sings now that at one point everybody was on. Oh my God, it was trending. Everywhere you turn, that song was on. It's about prayer. I will pray, I will pray, I will pray. That is not a worship song. That is a song. It's you. You are edifying. You are telling yourself, I will pray. If I don't pray, Satan will make a mess of me. Where is God in that? And I saw it everywhere, everywhere. Okay? I don't mean to downplay the song or down talk the song. It's a beautiful song. But I will use that song if I was alone and I was praying. Okay? I see that it round up people, it drive people. You see on social media, it was running up people, we were crying and falling out. Okay, but when you leave here, what's going to happen? Okay, so know which songs go for corporate worship and know which songs go for individual worship. I will leave you to go watch the full clip and make your own, form your own opinions about it. But I just wanted to use this video, this time, to just to talk to my my worship minstrels about understanding, have an understanding of what we do. At the end of the day, we want to present people to Jesus. I guess I look at the worship leading as we get you through the door and we place you, right? We get you through the door, and wherever you want to go in the house is up to you. That's how I see worship leading these days. We get you in through the door of the mansion, and you can go, and in the mansion there's so many things, right? There are different suites, beautiful things. But it's up to you. Do you want to go to the top floor? Because the higher you go, the better it is. Do you want to go to the top floor, or do you want to stay downstairs? Do you want to stay in the foyer? Do you want to stay in the dining room? Do you want to stay? There's food there, but if you go up, the more you go, the higher you go, the better the food. So do you want to stay in the basement, or do you want to go to the top floor of the mansion? So, what a wow. Yeah. That's what I have for you guys today. See you on the next reaction video.